Welcome back to Sister Circle Live. Before we get started, Day 26's single is called 4 Shots, Not Shots Fired, okay?
Oh, 4 shots, like you took 4 shots.
Right. So I wanted to
Gotcha.
make sure I got that right. But it's all about Mr. David Foreman now, and we have, what are these? We got to get into these tips that he's going to give us, all right?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So as Rashawn just said, we have David Foreman here, and he's known as the Herbal Pharmacist.
Whoa.
I want to find out how'd you get that name, too?
I am it.
Yes.
Okay, well, it is then. So listen, let's talk a little bit about foods. I love the layout here. I know we talked a little bit earlier before the show about fish oils and how that works and and how it doesn't work in some cases. So let's just go through some of the things that you have here for us.
So,
Yes.
So this whole segment is really about there's heart healthy foods that people think are heart healthy. You know, like we've been marketed to, advertised to. You see it on the packaging walking through the grocery store. I'm here to tell you the real deal.
Okay.
Okay.
Before we get started,
Yeah.
why do you call yourself the Herbal Pharmacist?
Right.
Years ago when I got into natural medicine, I was originally a pharmacist.
Okay.
Actually owned a pharmacy. I went to pharmacy school at University of South Carolina. So that's where the pharmacist came from. But when I got into natural medicine, initially I was just interested in herbs and herbal medicine.
Okay.
And I was a guest on a radio program, and the host was like, "So what do we call you?" And I just blurted out Herbal Pharmacist.
Wow,
But now I'm more like the natural pharmacist, healthy lifestyle pharmacist, because what I preach is really about healthy lifestyle. You know, we all have stuff.
Yes,
is
we
what
do.
You know, and so for me, it's just about educating people on, if this is where you're at, this is how you get to where you need to be.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And so we talked a lot about heart disease. What's behind the surge of heart disease in America?
Nice.
It goes back to what I just said, lifestyle. I really do. I mean, we have so much technology and so much information available to us. We're just not using it. You know we should get exercise, but do we do it? I feel like most people do know how to eat right. We just choose not to. Because a lot of those foods are, man, they taste good.
Yes, but they're so
eating healthy
bad.
sometimes is boring too, right?
Yeah.
Or it takes time in the kitchen, or it's expensive. I've been in different regions of the country where I try to go buy fresh produce when I'm traveling, and I can't find it.
Yeah.
It's like a food, called a food desert.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And those are real. Like people that, what are you talking about? Like, no, they're real. They exist.
Absolutely. All right, well, let's run down these amazing tips that you have for us.
All right, so I've got 4 foods that can be heart healthy, but we'll explain. So the first one, this is oatmeal. So the concept behind oatmeal and heart disease is that it contains a fiber called oat beta-glucan, and that helps to lower cholesterol and triglycerides. So in order to get the heart healthy benefits of oatmeal, you have to eat it every day. I don't know about you all. I'm not digging eating the same food.
I just can't do that every day. Like I love surprises.
I mean, I like steak, but I'm not having it every day of the week. Even if I can afford it. But then you have to buy the old-fashioned steel-cut stuff that takes time to cook on the stove. When you buy instant, which is what this is, it takes 2 or 3 minutes. The healthy part of it starts to go away. There's a lot more added sugar. Or say you are making the old-fashioned kind, then you're putting cinnamon, which is good, but then you're putting that brown sugar on there, and then you're just completely ruined.
So what can we do in place of that?
So in your health food stores and pharmacies, you can find a supplement or an ingredient called oat beta-glucan. So you're getting that fiber I talked about that's in oats. You can take it every day. I'm not saying stop eating your oatmeal, but just be smart about how you're making it, and if you're not eating it every day, then you do need to supplement with oat beta-glucan.
All right.
I want to move on to the salmon here with a silver bed of arugula. So
I know, right?
It is.
She's our chef.
I'm just letting you know, I did not cook that this morning. So I would not touch it, all right?
So you have
you want to get sick?
You have something here called vitamin D and the omega-3 index. Talk to us a little bit about this. What is this used for, and how can we utilize maybe the supplement in place of the actual salmon?
All right, so the idea with salmon is it's high in omega-3s. Even the Heart Association or even our government says, hey, a diet high in omega-3s will help decrease your risk of heart disease. Most people, 1, you can't afford salmon because it's getting kind of expensive.
It is.
2, a lot of people just don't like fish because it is a fishier fish.
It is.
And so it's and the last thing is you need to eat it about 3 times a week, which gets to be kind of a drag. I do too. I had it for dinner last night in my hotel. So anyway, so what I'm recommending people do is to supplement. For me, I recommend using krill oil, which is a marine-sourced omega-3. The benefit of krill over fish oil is the capsules are smaller. You don't burp it up. A lot of people burp up fish oil.
Have you ever? It's awful.
I know, like nothing like, and you got your fish breath and all that stuff going on. So And that dating show, come on, who wants to have fish breath on a date,
no,
right?
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
He's automatically
So
canceled.
omega-3 test is, you need to find out what your score is. The lower your index of omega-3s, the more at risk you are of heart disease.
Oh, wow.
Red wine?
Red wine.
Both quiet and I love red wine.
Antioxidants. It's good
All
for
right,
the heart.
So, again, no, exactly, it is.
Right.
It's good anti-inflammatory, high in antioxidant called resveratrol. Problem is, in order to get the amount of resveratrol that science shows that is heart healthy,
how much do we have to drink?
Yeah, like
how drunk will it have to be?
4 or 5 cases.
Oh, Lord, I'm drunk.
I know, it sounds like fun, right? But you'd be dead. I mean, that's too much alcohol.
Okay.
So, you know, again, you could buy in your local health food store and pharmacy a supplement called resveratrol.
Okay.
I still have my red wine. I do have it every day.
One glass.
Every day.
All right,
Sometimes.
that's
Just being honest. Last but not least, granola. The idea of granola, super cool by the hippies, you know. Nuts, seeds, grains. Problem is, it tasted like shredded cardboard, so we started adding sugar and honey and chocolate nibs. So, you know what? Eat almonds. Almonds are super heart healthy, just one handful. If you don't like almonds, you can mix other nuts in with it to kind of kill the flavor. But raw almonds, super great. And
I love
as long as
almonds.
we're on heart disease, being overweight is the #1 risk factor really for cardiovascular disease. Almonds, just a handful a day, will help you lose weight as well.
Really?
So you got 2 for 1 right there. Herbal Pharmacist 2 for 1
Before
special.
we get out of here, really quick, I cannot let you be here without asking you about your book.
Okay. The book is about my concept on health, which is 4 pillars of health: diet, exercise, spirituality, and supplements. I feel like we need to all have the equal portion of all 4.
I
You can't
agree.
just eat right. You can't just exercise. You can't just pop a pill. You've got to do all 4 equally well. And you need to understand your disease, which is what the book really gets into. Understand what your risk factors are and address those.
Goodness.
Well, David, we want to
David's
thank
great.
He really is.
Man.
And we want to
you.
thank you so much for coming. Listen, for more on heart healthy tips from the Herbal Pharmacist, please check out the Sister Circle Live Facebook page.
All right.
David, thank you so much.
We
Thank you all.
appreciate you,
Take care.
David. Coming up.